Have you ever stopped to wonder how patterns emerge in nature? Why do flowers bloom a certain way? Why do galaxies spiral in majestic arcs? These mysteries are deeply connected to a fascinating mathematical concept called the Fibonacci sequence. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets of the Fibonacci sequence and explore how it shapes the world around us, from the smallest flowers to the vast universe. What is the Fibonacci sequence? The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers that starts with 0 and 1, and each subsequent number is the sum of the two preceding ones. 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and so on. Named after the Italian mathematician Leonardo Fibonacci, this sequence is more than just a mathematical curiosity. It describes patterns of growth and proportions found everywhere in the natural world. Imagine rabbits multiplying in a field or stacking blocks. Each step follows this sequence. But what's even more fascinating is that when you divide one number in the sequence by the number before it, you get a ratio that approaches 1.618, known as the golden ratio. This ratio is often associated with beauty, balance, and harmony. Fibonacci in flowers and plants. Let's begin with something familiar: flowers. Count the petals on a flower, and you'll often find Fibonacci numbers. Lilies have 3 petals, buttercups have 5, daisies can have 21 or 34, but why does this happen? Nature organizes petals in this way to maximize exposure to sunlight and minimize overlap, creating the most efficient arrangement. Detailed examples. In sunflowers, the seeds grow in spirals. If you count these spirals going clockwise and counterclockwise, you'll often find Fibonacci numbers. The same is true for pine cones and pineapples. These patterns allow seeds, leaves, or scales to pack tightly, ensuring the plant's survival. Fibonacci in animals. Moving on to the animal kingdom, we see Fibonacci patterns in shells, particularly in the nautilus. Its shell expands outward in a spiral that follows Fibonacci proportions. Even the patterns of some animals' skins and horns can trace their roots back to this sequence. Interesting fact. And it's not just physical structures. In beehives, the number of male and female bees often aligns with Fibonacci numbers, showing how nature adheres to this mathematical principle even in behavior. Fibonacci in the human body. Now, let's take a closer look at ourselves. The Fibonacci sequence can be found in the proportions of the human body. For example, the length of each segment of your fingers, from the tip to the knuckle to the wrist, follows the golden ratio. Even the structure of the human face aligns with Fibonacci proportions, which is why certain faces appear naturally more symmetrical and attractive. Think about DNA, the molecule that carries genetic information in all living things. Its double helix structure follows the proportions of the golden ratio, tying the Fibonacci sequence to the very blueprint of life. Fibonacci in the universe. But Fibonacci patterns don't just stop at life on Earth. Look at hurricanes. Their spiraling winds form shapes that resemble the Fibonacci spiral. Now, zoom out to galaxies like the Milky Way. The arms of these galaxies spiral in patterns that align with Fibonacci ratios, showing how this sequence governs the structure of the universe itself. Cosmic connection. Even the way light and energy move in space can sometimes reflect Fibonacci-like behavior, hinting at deeper, universal principles. Why does nature follow Fibonacci? So why does nature follow the Fibonacci sequence? It all comes down to efficiency and optimization. The Fibonacci sequence minimizes energy use and maximizes output. For plants, it ensures the best exposure to sunlight. For animals, it provides stable and efficient growth. For the universe, it creates balanced and sustainable structures. It's as if nature is programmed to seek the most harmonious and efficient patterns, and the Fibonacci sequence is its ultimate guide. The Fibonacci sequence is everywhere. From the petals of a rose to the spirals of galaxies, it connects the microscopic to the cosmic. It's a reminder that mathematics is not just an abstract concept, but a language that nature uses to build, grow, and sustain itself. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Fibonacci sequence. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What other natural patterns amaze you? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the beauty of our mathematical universe.